you so much. Back at you. You're looking at somebody right now who's not right in the head. I'll tell you that. I gotta warn you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you the truth. I am not my usual self today. I quit coffee, and oh, now you see. Yeah. If you've had to do it, I am in a fog. I'm not my usual self. I'm trying so hard. But I had to quit. And my stomach is saying, don't do it anymore. So it's not like, I know it's bad I've known for a long time it's bad for me, but I just finally, my stomach is going, you gotta quit. So I quit, third day. This is my third day. And, and I quit cold turkey. That's what I did. I still eat turkey. I just quit the coffee, but I eat turkey, cold or hot, I'll eat it. I just don't have the energy to enjoy it. But oh man. If you drink the coffee, you'll know how much I'm hurting right now because it's delicious. I love my coffee so much. I love it more than anything. I would do anything. I'd give it a kidney. It could have one of my kidneys, I'd give it and it's a ritual too. It's not just that I love the taste of it. It's delicious to taste and it smells good in the morning. But my whole ritual is gone. It's all out of whack, because it's like topsy-turvy. It's askew. I don't know about today's show, but seriously, because it's a whole ritual too. In the morning, I wake up and I drink my coffee and I read the paper. And now I can't even read the paper because it goes with the coffee. So I can't look at the paper. I hear the thud when it's delivered in the morning. I'm like, I can't even say the name. I can't, the beans and water thing that I'm talking about. I can't watch Al Roker in the morning because if he says, it's going to be a hot one, I go, that's how my coffee was. My coffee was hot. I have to create new rituals. That's what they say. So today I woke up and I had green tea, is what I had, because green tea is supposed to be good, and it's not at all. I mean, maybe it's good for you, but it didn't do anything for me, and I don't even call it green tea. I call it my Plan B. That's what I call it. Because what I really want is coffee. I'm actually, it's like a bad rebound relationship. I'm just using it. I don't care. All I'm thinking about is my coffee when I'm drinking it. My heart says yes, but my body says no. I'm telling you, I feel like, just today I'm sluggish. I feel like I've been drinking all night. I feel like I have a hangover, like without all the happy memories or the mystery bruises. I'm telling you, it's not an easy thing, this quitting coffee. And I realized when I was here today, I thought, well, people seem to like reality TV. You want reality TV? Well, get ready, because you're gonna... Yeah, that's right. You're gonna watch me detox every day, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Tony, make me forget about it, please. I got it bad. I got it bad. I'm telling you what, I'm missing it so much, Tony. Even the brown suit reminds me of the coffee.
I'm with you because I'm going through the allergies, so I feel sluggish as well. So I totally comply.
And do you drink coffee?
No, I don't.
You don't know what it's like.
It's bitter.
It's bitter?
It's bitter.
That's what the brandy's for. I'm telling you, you don't know what it's like if you haven't tried to stop. Have you tried to stop drinking the coffee? Yes? Oh, please try to do it with me, everyone. Come on. If you have anybody watching, if you have help, I'll take it. Anything at all, I'll take it, because I'm trying, and it's really hard. I've got a headache already. I mean, it's addictive, that stuff.
Wow, I didn't realize.
It's really bad. Go to the website and give me ideas. I'll take anything. Because I tried before the show started, I quit for a year. And I went through like my pains in my arm and all kinds of things, and I quit for a year. And then when the show started again, I thought, oh, I'll have a cup once in a while. And then it's back up to like me having espresso every day. And really, seriously, I drink not just a little. And you know how in the 50s people drank the coffee out of the little tiny cups? There was hardly anything there. I have these huge, gigantic things full of. So.
Wow.
Anyway, yeah, I'm hurting.
I'm with you. I feel you.
No, you're not. You haven't tried it. The allergies, that's nothing. I have allergies too. I just become really cranky all of a sudden. Oh, man. Hey, on the show today, she'll cheer me up. Amy Brenneman is here. I wonder if she's had coffee today. I'll try to smell it on her breath. Also, I don't know if you started watching it. Every year I say I'm not going to watch again. And I'm watching The Bachelor. The Bachelor, Byron Velvick is here. You watch it? He's a fisherman, and he's the Bachelor. He's a professional fisherman. He's a bass fisherman. So the ladies, you're going to be on a boat all the time if you choose him. I don't know. Also on the show, he's a hot country star. Keith Urban is here singing the #1 country song, Days Go By. Days Go By is the song he's singing. They go by a lot slower without coffee, I'll tell you that right now. But his song, that's gonna cheer me up. It's a fast, rockin' out song. I don't think I've ever said rockin' out in my life, and it just came out of me. I'm detoxing right before your eyes. Words that I've stored away. Don't ever say rockin' out. Oh, man. I mentioned, I think, at some point that we were... boy. That we were trying to raise some money for hurricane relief by auctioning off a one-of-a-kind item on eBay. And so what we're doing is... It's an Ellen Cabbage Patch Kid. It's the only one. The people at Play Along Toys made it for me. And my mother won't let me keep it. She says I have too many toys. And so anyway, hey. Oh. So if you want, you can log on to our website to find out how to bid. The auction closes next Monday, October 4th, noon Pacific time. And the last time we looked, it was $1,000. All the proceeds will be split between Noah's Wish and the American Red Cross. So if you're interested in helping these two charities and having this, then do it. All right. And I'll tell you, unless you've been living under a rock for the last few weeks, you know that Charlotte Kitty Pope is on the way. You remember Kitty? She was the one who was in the audience before we started taping the show, and she was shocked by the loud music. This is her, just to remind you of Kitty. So, she didn't like that music. So anyway, we found her. We called her on the phone and invited her to the show, and she accepted. This is the phone call of us inviting her. I would love to have you on the show, in the audience, whatever you feel like doing.
Well, I don't want to. It's hard to drive in there, Ellen.
We will send you a Hummer limo. How about that? All right, listen, you take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.
How am I going to know when this is supposed to take place?
Well, you watch it every day. It's on at 3 o'clock here in Los Angeles area, 3 o'clock.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, how do I know when the Hummer is coming?
All right, so how long until we see Kitty in that Hummer?
Countdown to Kitty. 2 shows till Kitty.
2 more shows to Kitty. Oh, I can't wait. She and I are going to rock out. It's Tuesday, and usually it's time for my midday coffee, but it's time for What's on Your Mind. I just noticed also, everything is more hyper now because when you're on coffee, you want everything to be hyper, but just now, that used to be a very pleasing thing to me, and now it's just annoying. Ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. That kind of, isn't it? You know what I'm talking about? Whoever thought that was a good idea? Maybe people on coffee like it, but... Okay. Michael Klein from Santa Barbara, California. I'm just sitting here watching Everybody Loves Raymond and checking out Ellen's website. Cool site. What is on my mind today? Well, yesterday my bicycle was stolen, which really bummed me out this week. Why is life so complicated? Okay. Michael, life isn't really complicated when you think about it. I'm guessing you're not a coffee drinker. I mean, it's well known that time-space continuum is curved, and since people are three-dimensional beings, we see time only as a result of memory. We remember the difference between what's happening now and what has happened before. The result of this is our perception that time is a linear line always going forward. So if time is a series of random moments that we put together in our minds, you may still have a bicycle, or you've never had a bicycle. I mean, when you think you're watching Everybody Loves Raymond and checking out my website, actually what you're doing is happily riding a bicycle that you've never had. I hope that helps, and if it doesn't, order an espresso and know that you're a lucky man. All right, Diane Bowers from Hollywood, Florida. Ellen, do you have a good meatloaf recipe? Okay. Oddly enough, my meatloaf recipe is the same as Jerry's famous deli of Studio City, and since it's exactly the same and I'm always in a time crunch, I order it from there. And I've been doing it for so long, I actually have forgotten my recipe. So if you'd like my recipe, just call Jerry's. And not only do they make a tasty meatloaf, but also they serve delicious, delicious coffee there. Thanks for reminding me. Jill Schroeder from Ottawa, Ohio. What is your middle name? Do you have one? My family didn't have a lot of money, so we couldn't afford middle names. It saves a fortune in embroidery. I like to make up middle names. My current favorite is Ellen Java Bean DeGeneres. D. Hutchins from London, United Kingdom. Hi, Ellen. I love the photos on your website. You look so young and slim. Who's the photographer? D. Well, I'm guessing those are probably the new photos from my glamour shots. Let's see what, oh yeah, those are the new ones. Yeah. I used to have them done at Sears, but they don't touch them up the way I like them. Let me show you the original when we first, That's me and my morning jug of coffee right there. Hey, don't go away. When we come back, Amy Brenneman will be sitting right here with maybe some coffee. I don't know. Our first guest is the star of the popular CBS drama Judging Amy, which premieres tonight. Please welcome back to the show the Honorable Amy Brenneman. How are you, Amy?
I'm great. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like
What?
no, would you like some?
No.
That's hard
Oh, man.
to do. So mean.
No, that's all right. I'll be fine. Have you tried to quit before?
Yeah, unsuccessfully.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, didn't you have to, if you're pregnant, can you drink coffee?
I did.
Yeah?
Yeah. I cut down.
Yeah.
But I had 1 cup a day.
Yeah?
Yeah. And my kid is a little wired.
Really?
I couldn't quit cold turkey. I just couldn't. But I could stop at 1 cup. I could drink socially.
That's all I was drinking. Yeah. That's all I was drinking is
That's all
one
it
cup,
was?
1 cup in the morning. That's all.
How's your digestive system?
Well, I don't know quite where you're heading with this, but maybe we'll talk during the commercial.
It just was an important part of my routine.
Yes.
The coffee.
Yeah.
And when I stop, it stops the
Yeah.
routine.
Yes. Yes. I know what you're saying.
We can, my whole segment, we can talk about it if you want.
That's okay.
Are you sure?
No, let's talk about you.
Okay.
So, and happy birthday to you. You just turned 40. How soon?
Yeah.
How recently?
In June.
In June?
Yeah.
That's great. Are you happy about it?
I am in acceptance of it. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
really?
happy. I'm happy. I have a bunch of very good friends who are older, so it helps me feel young and fresh.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had a birthday party, and my husband asked me what I wanted to do, and I really had no idea what I wanted to do. But I said, well, I guess you got to do something, you know. So we had this birthday party, which was really great. And I have a really good woman friend who's 53 now, and I said, well, what do you think about 40? She said, I had a baby at 43, like 50. 50's when it really gets hard.
Oh, now you got to
So-
start hanging out with 60-year-olds.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
That's, well, really, she had a baby at 43.
She had a baby at 43.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's a big deal at all. I think before you get to 40, you think it's a big deal, and then you hit it, and it's really not.
I had a wonderful birthday party in May, and then my actual birthday, I was away from LA. We were in Massachusetts at our house, and on my birthday, on the actual day, I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing. I literally all day was like, I should be climbing Mount Kilimanjaro. I should be like in a yoga seminar. I don't know what I was supposed to do. I was so happy when it was the next day and I could actually just live my life.
Yeah,
I really was. I was unclear on what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, it's
you
just
know?
another day.
Yeah.
Really. And you look great, and it doesn't matter. I mean, the only thing that happens once you hit 40, I notice, is the digestive system really... But you do look great, and that may be one of the reasons that you obviously feel good about yourself, because you were and I just learned this, you were the first woman to show your butt on television.
Yes, I was.
Were you scared about that?
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, there was this very odd, it was the first year of NYPD Blue, and there was this, in the contract, it was like, you know, the worker will show up to work on time and won't, you know, break the contract. And then, like, number 6, it literally said, you will get naked. And then, it was like in the contract, and then, you know, you kind of sign it, and you have no idea what it's going to mean. And then the odd thing is, I had done a lot of theater beforehand, so when you're in theater, it's like this. You're very aware of how people are responding, what's going on. And in a film set, it's just you and the camera. Okay, there's about 100 people, but you know, you know, you're just sort of doing this thing, and and I was like, you know, 27 years old, so it's like, take off your clothes. Okay. And then it wasn't until it was actually broadcast in front of 20 million people where I thought, oh, I don't know if this was a good idea.
Yeah. No, it's in my contract too. They haven't asked me yet, but I have to do it at some point. Hey, we have to take a break. We'll be back right after this. Back with Amy Brenneman. So, do you play like a 15-year-old on the show?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a really hard-hitting drama, clearly.
Really serious. Yeah, and you're having fun being back?
Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. A lot of fun, actually. It's a great, great year. Yeah.
Oh, good. And I got to talk about this because you brought something home from the set the other day.
I did.
Somebody brought it to the set.
Yeah.
Wait, I got to show you this other one too. Wait, look at this picture right there. Look at this one. Oh, that's cute. So someone just found it somewhere?
Our prop guy, Ian, brought it. I came to work, you know, it was like 6:30 in the morning, and there was this little crate. You know, I've had my shots. I think he fixed them even, and he found
Shots of espresso?
shots of espresso. You have it bad.
Go ahead.
And so anyway, I have a 3-year-old daughter. I have 2 old lady dogs. Like, I got no business with a new pet. And
Finish that. Don't say 2 old ladies. 2 old lady dogs.
Dogs.
Yeah, you went, I have 2 old ladies.
Anyway, I had this kitten on my lap, and it was one of those moments where I just thought, you know, everything, you know, being a working parent, like everything is so planned out, you know? It's like, well, I plan it. I'm going to go to the gym, and then I'm dropping her off at school. And I thought, you know what? I'm just bringing home a kitten. I'm just bringing it home. So I just brought it home, and my daughter's crazy about him, but he doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have a name?
No, he does not have a name.
And you've had him for how long?
About a week and a half.
So what do you do to call it?
Where's the cat?
Oh, so you ask someone else. You don't call it. Yeah, you know, they'll come if you actually call. You don't have to get someone else. Where's the cat? You can actually call directly to them, and then they'll come to you.
Wow.
Yeah. Are you calling for your assistant to call the cat or something? Someone bring me the cat. It's right there. I actually have 2 kittens. Where are the pictures of my kittens so I can show mine off? Mine are cute as can be. There they are. The dark one is Cricket, and then the orange one is Wiley.
Wow.
But Cricket I didn't name for about a week because I didn't know what to call him either. You have to follow their personalities.
Well, we've gone through a bunch of names too. I called him Joey. I called him Joe. But then my daughter
Joe,
has a
like
very...
coffee? Like a cup of Joe? You really are cruel. Man. Well, why don't you just name him Coffee? That's a good... Why don't you name him Coffee? Or latte, or double shot, or coffee with 2 sugars, or Chino, yeah, or Venti.
No, my daughter has a really good friend named Joe. So I'd say, "Where's Joe?" She's like, "Where's Joe?" I was like, "I don't know." And then my husband was watching an Italian movie, and he said, "How about Giancarlo?" But I was like, Giancarlo. It's like, I don't know, 2 pounds. I think that was too big of a name.
Yeah.
And then we named him Ozzy for about a day, but it so didn't stick. We couldn't even remember what it was.
Yeah.
So now he's nameless again.
That's really cute.
What do you think?
Frank.
Frank is nice.
Ben.
Ben. Serious names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scooter. All right, I can get silly. I will think about it.
The prophets.
By the end of the show, I'll
Abraham.
have one. Yeah, right.
I always thought Abe would be a really nice name for a little boy. You don't meet many like 2-year-old Abes.
And it's a good
Wouldn't
thing.
that be awesome?
That would be just cruel.
Wouldn't it be great?
No, Abe. It's horrible. And then you dress him up with a little beard and everything.
Come on. There are playthings anyway.
Yeah. Abe is a good name
Abe,
then.
okay.
Name him Abe.
Abe?
Name him Abe.
All right.
All right, his name's Abe.
Okay.
All right, we got it. Judging Amy premieres tonight at 10 o'clock on CBS. Keith Urban performs after this. Don't go away. After surviving his own dramatic rose ceremony, our next guest gets to spend 6 weeks in a mansion filled with booze and bachelorettes. Please welcome the new Bachelor, Byron Velvick.
This is what's the matter. This is overwhelming.
Well,
All right, I gotta get a picture. Hold on, I gotta get a picture of everybody.
get a picture of them.
This is like 7 minutes. I gotta do this. Hold on, everybody say. I might as well enjoy it while I got it, right?
Let me take one too. I see it all the time.
You see, hey, this is your office.
Yeah, this is what I come to every day. It's very
My mom's
fun.
out in the audience. She said, take lots of pictures.
Yeah?
Mom's here. She's like, get
Hi,
pictures.
Mom. Where's Mom?
I have no idea where Mom is.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah. This is a whole new thing for you. Now,
This is overwhelming.
now, because really, I watched it last week, and you are a bass fisherman.
Professional bass fisherman.
Is it just bass? You only catch bass?
Yeah, I fish tournaments, and I catch bass for a living, and I actually let them go. It's a catch and release thing. It's for competition and money.
Good for you. You let him go.
We let them go. We don't kill anything.
That's great.
Yeah.
So, well, that's a whole other thing. I was going to say,
Yep.
how do you only catch bass? That's
all you're fishing for. And if you actually fish for a certain species of fish and you know what you're doing, you'll catch that species of fish because you're kind of figuring out the lake.
All right.
So it's interesting.
Sort of like what you're doing on the show now.
Kind of
You're
fishing,
kind of
fishing
weeding
and
it
trolling.
out.
Fishing and trolling. I know where you're going
I
with
want
this.
you.
It's like fishing and trolling, fishing and trolling. Yeah, there is a weeding out. It's called culling. It's a
Yes.
process of taking little ones and letting them
Right.
go back into the lake.
Yeah.
I'm letting them go back into the
There
lake.
are a couple that you could have let go that you kept on.
Any
From what I Man. Well,
I'm listening for advice.
you're just watching it now, so you probably saw the show last week and
Yeah.
all of a sudden realized, oh man, I didn't know she was cuckoo.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's exactly. You're watching. So why couldn't I have seen that before a rose ceremony?
Yeah.
I needed to see that earlier on.
Yeah, although it's going to be great to watch her because she's insane.
Who are we talking about?
You know.
Name names.
No.
Name names.
No, you know who she is. Somebody who needs to put down a little.
There were a few of those.
Yeah.
You just saw one. There were a few of them that were kind of hiding under the bottle.
Because I've talked to people, and there's a long time that goes by, and there's a lot of drinking, and so you get to see
Yeah.
women. That's actually a good time to meet somebody, is to see, like
See where they're going.
how they act when they're drunk.
Yeah, that's the best. It really shows their colors, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just they're going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Got a little personality problem there.
All right, so it's all over now.
Yeah, it is.
And so, are you in love? Can you tell us that? Because you kept saying, I'm going to find my soulmate. I'm going to find the woman I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Did you find that?
I came into this for one reason only, that was to find a great woman. Nothing else really mattered. And my friends ultimately told me that this is a great venue for finding a great relationship. And it's kind of hard to find a woman, in Vegas or out on the fishing tour. So
Yeah.
I don't mean to disrespect Vegas. I swear I don't. But it's hard to find a good woman there.
Yeah.
I
think they were laughing at the fishing tour, but. Because it is. I mean, yeah. All
There
right.
are some good women. There's mermaids.
Yeah.
Look for a mermaid on the lake. I thought it would be a great place to find a woman, and ultimately it's been a fantastic experience. It's been
That's
a great
not
experience.
answering my question.
I have never answered that question, but my mom's a huge fan of your show, and I'm a huge fan of yours too. And
So?
and I'm going to tell you a secret. Can I whisper in your ear, or do I got to go public?
No,
with this?
whisper it.
I'm madly in love with someone.
He's madly in love with someone.
You were supposed to announce that. That was
That's
between you and me.
fantastic. You're married.
I've met a great, wonderful woman through this experience, and I can't be happy with the results. And to this point, I couldn't be I've never been so happy.
Really? That's fantastic. Oh, now. Oh.
And I don't say I'm in love very often. I don't talk about, even though I'm 40, I don't use that term often. I throw it around, and emotions run pretty deep. And even though it's only been 6 weeks, and I know people kind of shrug at that, it is power dating, and you're really getting to know somebody day in and day out.
Right.
And you're not, you don't have cell phones going off. You don't have a business office and friends and other distractions. You're really there just to meet a great person, and so are they. So the intentions are pure. The show has a great premise, and I was fortunate enough to meet an incredible woman through this experience.
That's great.
And I didn't tell anybody, but I'm telling you, so.
But, and does she fish? Does she like fishing?
We're getting to know each other. She has some great interest in life, and if I give too much away, then I'm giving her away. So there is a woman that's very special to me out there right now.
Okay, that's great. So somebody on the show still is that's great.
It's that one you don't like?
I was going to say.
We'll have it on the
No,
show.
everybody knows who I'm talking about.
Do they? Does everybody know who she's talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
What does her name start with? Is it a K?
I don't even remember her name. It doesn't matter. But she was so clearly, and when you picked her, I was like, no.
But yes.
Yeah, you left. She stayed in.
I didn't see what y'all saw.
I know.
And there's the y'all coming from the back east thing. But y'all saw.
You saw a little bit. I'm from New Orleans. I say y'all too. Anyway, we have to take a break. But no, you could have seen that. You saw it.
You didn't. 2 minutes. 2 little clips.
All right.
Minute clip. I swear.
All right, we'll be right back right after this. We're back with Byron Velvick, the new Bachelor. And so we're talking about all the new bachelorettes, and I have some quizzes for you. All right.
Can I take these home with me?
What's and who's this is? She says, I'm too picky. Who's this?
Cynthia. Cindy.
That's right, Cynthia. But you said Cynthia.
Well, she goes Cynthia. I was calling her Cynthia, and she goes by Cindy. Since
Okay.
she is Cynthia, but she's Cindy, and she was kind of switching names back and forth.
Okay, so it's not going to be her because you didn't have her name right away.
That's not true.
Who's this?
Kelly
That's right.
has a dog named Lola. Lola snores a lot. I'm giving you the
All
inside
right.
here.
All right. And who's this?
Amanda.
That's right. And who's this?
Krista.
That's right. You can keep that. You can keep all of them if you want.
I can put them in the bed next to me when I go to sleep at night.
Now, yes, you can, because you can't see whoever you picked. You can't see
Right.
until this whole thing is over.
Right.
You're just talking on the phone.
Yep.
But
We're
they're-
talking on the phone, and we talk a lot.
Yeah?
Yep.
That's great. Well, I'm happy that you found somebody. Because now, none of the bachelors have picked someone that they've stayed with. The only couple that's still together is Trista and what's his face?
See, I don't
Ryan.
know.
Trista and Ryan. They're still together. And
So funny. I don't know the Bachelor. I don't know them either.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
And now, did you make out with every single one of these women?
No, I was not Bob.
No?
No, I didn't do that. I was warned about that, and I was told early on, don't go in there and just conquer and destroy. It was nothing like that. Actually,
Yeah.
I was kind of the boring bachelor. I think they kept begging me to kiss, people, and I said I'm not going to kiss until it's appropriate and right and it feels right. It's not going to be something. I didn't. I really didn't.
Listen, y'all are clapping. It's like, he's living with these girls. He's in their house.
But I didn't kiss them.
All right. So you're in the house. Well, that's why it's interesting this year, because you're living with them now, and it's really there's a couple of them that it's
nice to live with them.
Yeah.
Because you wake up in the morning, you go down, have a bowl of cereal, and you're having coffee, and here they come around the corner in their sweats with no makeup on,
Yeah.
and some of them freeze like
Yeah.
a deer in the headlights and run back to their room. Others
Right.
are like, hey, and there's kind of right there is a good test of whether they're
Exactly.
comfortable or whether they're drama queens.
That's right. Well, good. Well,
So, yeah.
we'll take a look, and I'm going to guess which one it is. I'm good at this.
Right now,
No, not right now. I got to see a couple more weeks, but I'm gonna guess, and I'll say it on the air, and I bet I'll be right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I look forward to
It's
that.
probably not going to be that one right there, but
You're gonna be surprised.
The Bachelor is on Wednesdays at 9 on ABC. One more thing right after this. I want to thank Amy Brenneman, Keith Urban, and Byron Velvick. Tomorrow on the show, Donald Trump and LL Cool J will be here. Oh, and one more thing.